Grealish.
Which is why he's our first one to watch this week. Feel free, as always, to have your say in the comments below. Who's our second one to watch, Al?
I'm going to throw him in because I think this is an opportunity for him in the next 2 months to really cement a starting place at Manchester City. And it's Riyad Mahrez. Now, I know he spent a lot of money when he arrived a couple of years ago from Leicester. Title winner, fantastic. I must admit, I was a little surprised. I didn't think that would be his destination at Man City, and I just don't know why. But he's shown he's been good. He's won a title at Man City. And over the next couple of months, I genuinely think, because I don't know, you'll probably tell me in a minute, but he's not been a definite starter for Man City. He really hasn't. But you know, with the picking of the team and trying to get the right balance for Pep Guardiola at the moment in time, and the injuries that they've got, this is an unbelievable chance for Riyad Mahrez to prove to everybody that it was worth every penny that Man City spent on him.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he's the 6th African player to reach 100 Premier League goal involvements, which is pretty impressive. And if you have a look at Riyad Mahrez for Man City, played 107 games, scored 29 goals, and provided 29 assists. And you mentioned that this is like a sort of really important time for him now. Do you think he's sort of growing in importance for that Man City team?
Yeah, I think so. I think he had a spell for maybe half a season where he really looked as if he was the business at Man City and fitted in brilliantly well with the likes of David Silva and De Bruyne. I know David is not there anymore. You know, it was Sterling on one side and Mahrez on the other. And then I don't know what happened. His form dipped. He stopped scoring goals. He stopped that assist that he was good at. And he's kind of come back on the scene a little bit at the moment for the simple reason that, you know, Pep's struggling to find his best 11 almost because of injuries and because of formation and new players coming into the team. So I just think that for Riyad Mahrez, genuinely, I mean, he's a good player. I mean, he's a really, really good player. But to play in Man City, you really have to be something special. And I just think this spell is a really good opportunity for him to remind everybody how good he is, and to his manager as well. Because Riyad Mahrez wants to play. He wants to score and he wants to assist. And this 2 months is big for Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he was rested midweek in the game against Porto. Do you think he's a certain starter in the Fulham game this weekend then?
Yeah, that's a good point, Emma. I think you've nailed that, because in terms of who Pep wants to play, and remember at the moment in time, maybe Man City scoring goals is not as much as a premium as they used to be. So he needs the best forward players, you know, ready to go. And I think the fact that he didn't play against Porto, and they got the point they needed, to be fair, probably should have won the game. He wasn't needed, and I think that's genuinely the reason why you could probably think he's going to be a starter against Fulham. I'll be amazed if he doesn't start against Fulham. And City know that, you know, it's maybe an opportunity. Having said that, Fulham with a wonderful result the other night, and they got a good win. We'll still expect to score a few goals past Fulham, and Man City will be looking for Mahrez to get on the score sheet.
Absolutely. Well, feel free, as always, to have your say in the